Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? Hope all are you fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to our NIBS Home School. This is Sonia Joya, assistant teacher of National Ideal University School, Mornship, Dhaka. Today I am going to take B.G.S class for the student of class 8 students. And our today's topic, Chapter 2, Lesson 5, 6 read done. And look at the board, my dear students. This is class 8, subject B.G.S, topic Chapter 2, Lesson 5, 6 reading done. And your lecture number 3 and your homework number 3. This is your teacher's name and mobile number and grade. So my dear students, let's start out today's topic. Look at the board, my dear students. This is class 8, subject Bangladesh and Global Studies, chapter 2, lesson 5, 6. Okay, chapter 2, lesson 5, 6. And this is also noted here, lecture 3, homework 3. So lesson 5. Lesson 5, the preparation of liberation war and the formation of temporary government. Okay, so in this lesson, we will discuss about preparation of liberation war and formation of temporary government, means Mujibnagar government. The government of People's Republic of Bangladesh that formed during liberation war was known by different names. First name is temporary government, then exile Bangladesh government, then Mujibnagar government. So we found three names, exile Bangladesh government, then Mujibnagar government, and first one is temporary government. Liberation war was conducted and independence was gained under the leadership of Mujibnagar or Bangladesh government. The second name of Mujibnagar government is Bangladesh government. And second para, Mujibnagar or Bangladesh government was formed on 10th April 1971. So this is very important for you. Mujibnagar government was formed on 10th April 1971. The cabinet was formed and declaration charter independence was officially approved on the day. Bangabandhu's declaration of independence broadcast on 26 March was officially approved that day. So Mujibnagar government was from 10th April 1971 and declaration charter of independence and declaration charters of independence of also approved on this day, means 10th April, and members of Mujibnagar government took oath on 17th April 1971. So here we find four important lines. First, Mujibnagar government from 10th April, and also declaration of liberal independence was also approved on this day, and the members of Mujibnagar government took oath 17th April, and this oath taking ceremony was conducted by Professor Yusuf Ali. So this oath taking ceremony was conducted by Professor Yusuf Ali. So you can make your one word answer from this important line. Now Awami League chairman Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was the president of Mujibnagar government. So this Mujibnagar government president was Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, officially commander-in-chief of the armed force, and Soyed Nazrul Islam became vice president, and Tajuddin Ahmed became prime minister, and finance minister A.M. Mansur Ali, home and relief and rehabilitation minister A.H.M. Kamruzzaman, foreign affairs and law minister Khandokan Mustaq Ahmed. So this is the parliamentary minister identification of Awami League or Mujibnagar government. So president was Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, vice president Soyed Nazrul Islam, Tajuddin Ahmed became prime minister, finance minister M. Mansur Ali, home relief minister A.H.M. and Mansur A.H.M. Mansur Ali, finance minister Mansur Ali, and home and relief minister A.H.M. Kamruzzaman, and foreign affairs and law minister was Khandokan Mustaq Ahmed. So you can make any one word answer from this para. And next, activities of Bangladesh government. Now we will read about activities of Bangladesh government like Mujibnagar government. Activities of Mujibnagar government can be broadly divided into two parts, like civil administration and military administration. In that time, military administration was very much active for conducting our liberation war. For conduct of administration in each country, there are different ministries and different directories. Under this minister, Mujibnagar government had also ministers and directors. These are the minister and directors criteria, like defense, foreign affairs, finance, industry and commerce, cabinet secretariat, general administration, health and family planning, relief and rehabilitation, engineering department, planning commission, youth and reception camp control boards, establishment local administration, information and broadcasting, home affairs, parliamentary affairs, agriculture, etc. So this is the activities of Mujibnagar government. And the most important line in that para, that Bangladesh was divided into 11 administrative zones. In Mujibnagar government, Bangladesh was divided into 11 administrative zones. And next page, members of parliament or leaders of Awami League were given to the charge of their respective areas. So member of this parliament, they also given the charge their respective areas. A 8-member advisory board under the leadership of Tajuddin Ahmed. So in the Tajuddin Ahmed 8-member advisory board under the advisory or leadership of Tajuddin Ahmed was formed with the objective of establishing national unity during liberation war period. Apart from Awami League senior leader Maulana Abdul Hamid Khan Bhashani, Communist Party Chief Moni Singh, NAP Party main Muzaffar leader Muzaffar Ahmed and Congress leader Manoranjan Dhar were the member of this advisory board. So they all are the member of this advisory board. So leaders and senior leader Maulana Abdul Hamid Khan Bhashani, he was the senior leader. Maulana Abdul Hamid Khan was the senior leader of Awami League. So you have to memorize that Maulana Abdul Hamid Khan was the senior leader of Awami League. Communist Party Chief Moni Singh, Communist Party Chief Moni Singh, NAP Muzaffar, NAP means National Awami Party. NAP full meaning of National Awami Party, Muzaffar, leader Muzaffar Ahmed and Congress leader. And you have also memorized that Congress leader Manoranjan Dhar. Congress leader was the Congress leader. Congress leaders Manoranjan Dhar were the members of this advisory board. Besides planning commission of Mujibnagar government were also from with Dhaka University Professor Muzaffar Ahmed Chaudhuri as its chairman. So Muzaffar Ahmed Chaudhuri as its chairman. Dhaka University Professor Dr. Muzaffar Ahmed Chaudhuri as its chairman, like 8 members advisory group chairman. So now start lesson 6, formation of Mukti Bahini and its activities. Formation of Mukti Bahini and its activities. Mujibnagar government started to massive program for the smooth conduct of liberation war. M.A.G. Usmani was the chief leader of freedom fighters. So M.A.G. Usmani, Ataul Ghani Usmani was the chief general or freedom fighter, chief general of freedom fighter. Beside Colonel retired Abdul Rauf was the chief staff. So beside Colonel retired Abdul Rauf was the chief staff. Group Captain A.K. Khandekar was the deputy chief staff. Now 11th sector of liberation war. For the convenience of smooth conduct for the war, Bangladesh was divided into 11 sectors. So for the liberation, Bangladesh were divided into 11 sector and 11 sector commanders were appointed. Each was again divided into some sectors. So each sector again divided into some subsectors. These sectors are described now below. Each sector described. First we look at the map. This is sectors in map, in the whole Bangladeshi map. So here is the sector 1. Here is where is the sector? Here is the sector 2. Then sector 3. Then sector 4, 5. Here is the sector 4, 5. And then sector 6 at the top of the map sector 6, then sector 7, 8, 9, 10. And last and this one is 11. So whole Bangladesh were divided into 11 sectors. Now read sectors. Sector number 1 here is Chattogram hill tracts and area up to Feni river. So this area belong to sector 1. Then sector 2 Noakhali. You have to read it very carefully. Sector 2 Noakhali, Akhaura, Kumilla district up to Bhairab railway station, Hobbiganj of Sylhet district, some parts of Dhaka and Faridpur district. So have to also read this very carefully. Sector 2. And in the sector 2, some parts of the Dhaka, it is very important for you, some parts of the Dhaka belongs to in sector 2. Sector 3, Akhaura, Kumilla district from the S. Bhairab railway line, Sylhet, some parts of Dhaka city and Kishoreganj. In sector 3 also some parts are for Dhaka district. Then sector 4, eastern part of Sylhet district, Khwai Shahistaganj rail line and all regions in the east and south up to Dauki road Then sector number 5, western part of Sylhet district from Sylhet Dauki road up to Sunamganj Moyamonsingh road. This belong to sector 5. Then sector 6, Rangpur and Thakurgaon subdivision, now district of subdivision of Dinajpur. In sector 6, Rangpur and Thakurgaon subdivision of Dinajpur. Now sector 7, southern part of Dinajpur district, Rajshahi, Pabna and Bogra districts. Then sector 8, Kushtia, Joshore, greater part of Faridpur and up to Daulatpur, Satkhira road to Khulda in sector 8. Then sector 9, from Daulatpur, Satkhira road up to southern part of Khulna district, some parts of Faridpur district, Borishal and Patuakhali are also in sector 9. This is the also south part of Bangladesh in sector 9. Then sector 10, under this sector there are naval commanders, minority ethnic group, areas of the sea and the internal naval routes. So you have to analyze this. In sector 10 there are naval commandos, minority ethnic groups, area of sea and internal naval routes. These very important group are belong to this sector 10. Then sector 11, Moyamonsingh and Tangal except Kishoreganj. Moyamonsingh and Tangal in sector 11. So this is our sector 1 to 11 description. So you have to read it very carefully and you have also to look at this map and then again read more and more time. Then Brigade Forces. The entire warfield was divided into 3 brigade forces. Beside 11 sectors and other sub-sectors. Beside 11 sectors and other sectors, the whole entire warfield also divided into 3 brigades. Forces were named the first letter of commanders of the brigades. Major Ziaur Rahman was the commander of G force. Major Ziaur Rahman was the commander of Z force. Then Major A.K.M. Shafiullah was the commander of S force and Major Khaled Musharraf was the commander of K force. And regular and occasional forces. Regulars means they are regular freedom fighter and occasionally they are temporary freedom fighter. Freedom fighters are divided into 2 groups, regular force and occasional or temporary force. Now we read about regular forces. These force consisted of Bengali soldiers of different units of East Bengal Regiment. They were officially named MF, Mukti Force. They are officially named Mukti Force or MF. So regular force was officially named MF or Mukti Force. Bangladesh government from Army, Air Force and Naval as the regular force during Liberation War. Air Force, Navy as the regular force during Liberation War. Again Army, Air Force, Navy are the regular force during Liberation War. So regular force was named MF or Mukti Force, and Bangladesh government from Army, Air Force, Navy. These all are the regular force during liberation war. Here is the picture: guerrilla operation at Kamalapur railway station and Dhaka district. Number 2, occasional or temporary forces. These forces consist of students, youth, workers, farmers and freedom fighters of all other levels. So occasionally forces or temporary forces consisted of students, youth, workers, farmer and all other freedom fighters level. These forces was formed as occasional or temporary forces under different sectors. The official name of this force was Gano Bahini. So these occasionally or temporary forces also name was Gano Bahini or FF. Gano Bahini or FF means freedom fighters. Members of this force were sent to conduct guerrilla war in their own areas. Besides, Mujib Bahini was formed with the selected workers of Chapter-2. So Mujib Bahini selected with the workers of Chhatra Bahini, Communist Party, Muzaffar, NAB, Bhashani and Student Union had their own guerrilla forces. So these all belongs to these occasionally or temporary forces. Then last one is our regional forces. Some forces were formed in different region outside sector area. Beside outside or outside Dhaka, many area was from many different regions or many different regional forces name. Prominent among them are Kaderia Bahini, area of Tangail. Kaderia Bahini formed area of Tangail, Afsar Battalion, Bhaluka Mymensingh, Baten Bahini Tangail, Kaderia Bahini Tangail and also Baten Bahini Tangail, Hemail Bahini, Gopalganj Borishal, Halim Bahini Manikganj, Akbar Bahini Magura, and Latif Mirza Bahini Sirajganj or Pabna, and Jia Bahini Sundarban. Okay, so this Bahini belongs to this respective area. The function of the members of this guerrilla force was to blast bomb in beside a guerrilla group was from at Dhaka known as Crack Platoon. So in Dhaka, at Dhaka, a guerrilla group was formed and this group name was Crack Platoon. The function of the members of this guerrilla force was to blast bomb in a big settlement of Dhaka city, electricity center, hotel intercontinental, bank and television center. Thus they raised fear in the heart of Pakistani soldiers and government of naval commanders of freedom fighters, made a name in the entire world. And these naval commanders, they destroyed 10 ships. And these naval commanders destroyed 10 ships of Chattogram port and 50 ships of Mongla port in just only one day. And in this regional forces, naval commander, they destroyed 10 ships of Chattogram and 50 ships of Mongla in just only one day. This naval operation was known as Operation Jackpot. So what is called Operation Jackpot? This naval commander destroyed 10 ships of Chattogram port and 50 ships at Mongla port in just only one day. And this operation was very big operation. And in this by this operation, Pakistani soldiers are very much afraid and they go to their area. And this naval operation was known as Operation Jackpot. So this is, my students, this is our today's topic. In this from this underlined word you can make your 10 one-word answer. And your homework number 3, you will make 10 one-word answer from this lesson 5 and lesson 6. So my dear students, this is our today's topic. See you again inshallah.